And welcome. We are live from the Dexter High School Gymnasium for this evening's broadcast between the Bernie Mules and the Dexter Bearcats. I'm Tyler Wagner, joined by Kevin Bishop for this evening's broadcast. And what a night it is tonight, Kevin. A full house for this throwback game, which is kind of a new tradition from the Dexter schools. Maybe give us a heads up on what's going on tonight.
Yeah, this is a game that Coach Dowdy wanted to bring back last year. As much as we love the BEC, it's such a big building. A lot of times, even when you have a good home crowd, you don't get that same feel as having everybody packed in. So did this last year with Richland. Actually, a game where Ben Sindel tied the school record for three-pointers made in a game. And tonight with Bernie, of course, Bernie been hot as of late, a big county rival. This is the week before the county tournament, so I expect just a fireball of a game tonight.
Sure, we've this is the first time we've been in this gymnasium since 2010, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Since when the BEC opened up. So it's been a while since we've been in here. The last time I was in here was in 2010. So it's certainly a different atmosphere,
yeah.
But a smaller environment, of course. But that means a much more energetic crowd we've got tonight. A great crowd that's come on hand for the chili supper before. And, of course, right down the road, 25, Bernie brought their fans up for this great matchup that's got a great history going back many years. And, of course, heading into the Stoddard County tournament, this will be, a great, game leading into the tournament in a few weeks. But certainly a little treat tonight we've got for everyone out there here at the high school gymnasium.
Oh, yeah, and the kids have been out of school all week, so the student section's out in full force. And we're about to have the national anthem.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So we've had our national anthem, and now we will have the starting lineups for both teams. And for Bernie, number 10, the junior, Blake Hardy. Also, number 11, Michael Suter. Number 20, Josh Ellingberg. Number 31, Hunter Slavings. And then the big senior, 6'3", Nate Dillinger, which has been a big scoring threat for the Bernie Mules. And now the Dexter Bearcats starting lineup. Got a little intro warm-up music here to get the crowd fired up. Aaron Mathis on the mic tonight. And for the Bearcats, a 5'11" junior, number 10, Seth Rogers. And the senior, Ben Sindel. Followed up by the senior point guard, number 24, Clay Mullins. Number 25, the senior Dawson Casting. And to round it out, the big 6'5" senior, Gabe Jackson. And Tyler, you can feel a lot of energy in this gym tonight.
Certainly. You know, you didn't go to school here, Kevin, but this is quite a gymnasium for some big games going back to, you know, Dexter's great run back in the 2000s. This was their home, and this has been the home to some big games in this area, especially with the Bearcats and in the Stoddard County Conference. So it's kind of a treat to have this here tonight.
We got the jump. Gabe Jackson able to get to Mullins, so Dexter Bearcats will control the first possession of the ball game. Mullins will set up his offense. Gets it over to Rogers on the wing. Rogers reverses it to Sindel. Sindel gets it right back. Looks inside, nothing there. Bernie in a 2-3 zone here early. They're going to pack it in against Gabe Jackson, force Dexter to shoot. Inside to Mullins, he turns, short jumper, up and out, no good. Rebounded by number 23, Nate Dillinger. And between Suter and Dillinger on the inside, Bernie has the potential to be tough. Shot up, and Bernie will be the first one on the scoreboard as the junior Hunter Slavings with the short jumper.
Yeah, this matchup the last couple of years, Kevin, hasn't been quite what the Dexter-Bernie rivalry has been, as Bernie's had some underclassmen now at the senior level, so they've certainly taken their lumps over the last couple of years, but expecting a much better, more competitive game between these two tonight.
Bernie with a steal, pushes it up the floor, shot up, won't go, but tipped in by Dillinger. So Bernie up 4-0 early here in the game. Mullins drives, kicks it out to Rogers, short jumper, no good, but Mullins with the offensive rebound. Yeah, and of course Bernie tonight playing without Zoll or Hobgood. Yeah,
Hobgood's out for the year. He hurt his ACL, tore his ACL before the year, and Zoll's still having a little, I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's just a nagging injury. Can't quite come back from yet.
So Gabe Jackson with the assist. Mullins lays it in, and these Bearcats are going to come out in a man-to-man. Short jumper up, no good by Dillinger, rebounded by Mullins. He'll push it up the floor quick.
Yeah, matchup to look for tonight is Gabe Jackson and Suter underneath. They match up fairly well, 6'4" versus 6'5", and that's always a big matchup to look forward to, whoever Gabe's going to be matching up against.
Suter's one of those kids, you know, Dexter being the only school in the county that has football, that I've always said I'd like to see him in a set of shoulder pads. Clay Mullins picks up his first foul for the night.
Oh, nice backdoor cut. Finish.
So Blake Hardy lays that one in, and Bernie leads 6-2 here early. And another turnover by the Bearcats as Seth Rogers is trying to feed it into Jackson.
Yeah, Bernie in that zone set, really trying to clog that lane, really trying to keep everything out on the perimeter for the Bearcats. They can shoot the three, certainly, but I'm sure they're wanting to be aggressive towards the basket early on to get some momentum offensively. But Bernie doing a good job closing that off so far.
We'll see Alan Pippin checked in for the Bearcats. Allen's been hot as of late from beyond the three-point line. Dillinger's shot off the front of the rim. Pippins gets the rebound. Pippins, also a little note, played for the Bernie Mules as a sophomore, transferred to Dexter for his junior and senior year. Castings over to Sendel, shoots, but shot blocked by Dillinger. A little bit of a forced shot there by Ben. Not sure if he didn't notice Dillinger behind him. So Pippins will inbound the ball for the Bearcats. Mullins for three won't go, and Dillinger with another strong rebound. The Bearcats are going to have to come up with some more offensive rebounds. You'll look here, I think Bernie's eventually looking for the drive there, and they get it, but shot blocked by Gabe Jackson, but somehow Bernie not able to score, and Dawson Casting comes up with a rebound. Mullins drives, goes up, shot won't go. Bernie up the floor quick, three-point shot. No good. Gabe Jackson with the rebound. Pippins for three. No good, but rebounded by Dawson Casting. Bernie comes up with a loose ball. Hardy out front. Pulls up the short jumper off the front of the rim. Gets his own rebound. Get it inside to Suter.
Yeah, Suter got that ball. Probably didn't think he was going to be that wide open.
Yeah, he
Gabe,
turned around, nobody there.
Yeah, Gabe came into the fold there.
So Gabe Jackson will pick up his first foul.
Boy, this has been a quick-paced game, up and down already.
Yeah, not what you expected out of either one of these teams. You know, both of them well coached, usually content on running their offense. Ball inbounded, long pass. Got a trap in the corner, but Bernie able to come out of it, so Hardy will set his offense. Pippins. Ball nearly thrown away, but Bernie comes up with it. I tell you, an interesting matchup is Seth Rogers right now is guarding Nate Dillinger. He checked in for Dawson Castings.
Oh, nice dunk.
Yeah, wide open was Suter.
Yeah, drew the double team in the post and left Suter wide open.
So the Bearcats not been able to find anything offensively yet. Pippins for three. Won't go. We're going to have a foul underneath the basket. That's going to go against the Mules as Michael Suter will pick up his first foul. That's first team foul for the Mules.
And Dexter getting some pretty good looks from the perimeter, just not able to knock one down. And they've had some kids really shoot it well this year. You know, Sendel, of course, over the years he's shot it. I think Pippin's really shot it well from three this year.
Has.
Especially the games.
Last 2 or 3 games.
Yep.
Pippins for three. We were just talking about him, but off the back of the rim, not a bad shot.
Yeah, he's right on line, but just a little long. Yeah, Bertie, you can tell they're really wanting to make it difficult underneath for the Bearcats.
Yeah, they are, and you know both these teams, you know, conditioning starts to become an issue because, and yeah, Clay Mullins going to pick up another foul.
Yeah, Mullins had a decent opportunity to score there, but pass may have been just a little out of reach. So opportunities just escaping the Bearcats here early on.
And I wonder tonight which team would rise to the occasion. You know, due to the inclement weather, there was a big break in game action.
Yeah. I'm not sure either team really got to practice much this week, if any.
So far, the Bernie Mules out by 6. Dillinger looks, goes to make a move, but stolen by Pippins. He'll have an easy layup. lays it in. So Alan Pippins with the steal takes it coast to coast. Bearcats still in a man-to-man defense. Bernie looking for a little bit of a dribble drive. Ellingberg had a three-point shot, won't go, but a long rebound, and that's just going to happen time to time as Hardy comes up with it, gets it inside to Dillinger, and he just mans his way to score.
Yeah, Dillinger being one-on-one right there on the block. He's tough to handle.
Gabe Jackson fumbles it a little bit, gets it back, goes up, lays it in. So nice move by the senior.
Yeah, it was a nice move there. He initially had a triple team, but then they kind of spread out a little bit, and then he got that one-on-one look, aggressive to the basket. Nice take by Jackson.
Three-point shot up, and that's our first three of the night as Hunter Slavings now has 5 of Bernie's 13 points.
And it looks like we're heading for one last shot for the Bearcats.
I'm not sure they know how much time's on the clock. Sindel for deep three, won't go. And at the end of the one, the Bernie Mules lead the Dexter Bearcats on the road, 13-6. We'll be right back.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter today.
And we're back, about to get set for the second quarter here from Dexter High School in this throwback game in the high school gymnasium this evening. Competitive first quarter, Kevin, but certainly the Bearcats only having 6 points is certainly what stands out after that first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if this was a boxing match, Bernie definitely won round one as, just able to pound the ball inside a little more than the Bearcats. And the Bearcats look a little out of sync. A few turnovers, a few missed shots. They get the ball inside to Suter. He goes up strong, but too strong. Gabe Jackson comes down with the ball. Suter, of course, a transfer from Twin Rivers last year. He's just a junior, or no, I take it back. He is a senior, so senior and junior year as a Bernie Mule. I know his dad was a big basketball star for Twin Rivers. Bearcats have changed up their offense a little bit here in the second quarter. Pippins looks. Nothing there. He gets it back over to Rogers. Rogers will drive over to Sindel. In the corner to Dawson Casting. Bernie Mules just not allowing anything inside to Gabe Jackson as they stay in this 2-3 zone and pack it in. Sindel for three, won't go, but Suter able to come up with the long rebound. Zoll, and I apologize, I said they were playing without Zoll earlier. Zoll actually in the game.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. I know he's been out.
Yeah, he has been. He's been out for quite a while. He got a few games in to start the year, and I wasn't aware that he's back in the mix for the Mules. So that's certainly a gain for them in their backcourt.
Shot up for Dillinger, no good. A little bit of a forced shot, but Dawson Casting wide open underneath, lays it in. Off the assist from Seth Rogers. So the Bearcats pick up the first points here in the second quarter. Drive, ball kicked out. Shot up by Slavings, won't go. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Get it in the corner to the Pippins. He gets it back to Rogers, who gets it to Sindel. Sindel looks inside, reverses it, and trying to force it inside to Gabe. There's a turnover, and then Seth Rogers is going to pick up a foul on the other end. They're going to say it's on the floor.
Yeah, it was before the shot. Pretty good transition defense there.
That'll be Seth Rogers' second foul of the game. So for the Bearcats, Clay Mullins and Seth Rogers both with 2 fouls. And we'll see the junior Nate Gargis check into the ball game. And Nate this year has, in my opinion, played spectacular off the bench. Suter inside, goes up strong against Gabe Jackson, and they're going to say he traveled.
Yeah, Suter tried to muscle into the paint and was tough to move Gabe off his spot. Gabe did a good job holding his ground there, but that's a matchup to look forward to tonight. Yeah. Those two going at it.
Yeah, and it'll get a little bit more physical and emotional, and the ball stolen that's a pass you can't make. Dillinger drives, shot up, good. And
that's 2 turnovers in the last few moments. Dexter being a little careless on the pass.
I think they'll get Dillinger for the foul. It's the Bernie Mule fans. Felt like that could have possibly not going to be Zoll charged with that foul. Mullins will shoot 2. First one good. Clay's just done an outstanding job leading these Bearcats as a senior on the floor, is point guard this year, and the Bearcats will go with a full court man-to-man here. Coach Botch changing up the offense from the bench. Both these teams so well coached. Gargis putting some good pressure on Zoll. And they're going to say there was a little too much body contact.
Yeah, some good perimeter defense by Dexter. They're really trying to apply the pressure to the Mules. I don't know if Dowdy may have saw some tape on the Advance Bernie game where the Advance forced Bernie into 24 turnovers, which Advance very good defensive team. They really get after you man-to-man, so maybe he's trying to take a page out of that game.
Yeah, because, I mean, that's something to be said. You know, Bernie Mules, well coached, turnovers usually not a problem, and nearly turned over there, but the officials are going to say tipped last by the Bearcats. This ball will be inbounded by Slavings. The Mules will throw it back court to Hardy. This Dexter Bearcat student section getting into it. Steal by Nate Gargis. Drives, lays it in. So immediately the junior making an impact off the bench, and Bernie Mules, no problem with the press. Dillinger takes it up the floor. Dillinger now with 8 points in the game, and we got a timeout, Bernie. We'll be right back.
At Sterling Bank, our goal is being committed to building a great community bank and welcoming our customers every day. Whether our customers are opening a new account or applying for a loan, we continue to provide them with good answers, fast answers, and local answers. I am Tiffany Gossett from Sterling Bank, and on behalf of the employees, directors, and shareholders, we want to thank you, the community, for helping us build a great community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
And welcome back as we come out of the timeout. Gargis for the short jumper and good. So Nate Gargis with back-to-back buckets for the Bearcats. And we've got a 3-point ball game as the Mules led by 7 at the end of the first quarter.
And a nice take by Ellenberg.
Ellenberg going to get the chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play, and that Ellenberg name is a name that's popular to Bernie. His older brother, I think, played on one of the Final Four teams for the Bernie Mules. The officials are going to have a discussion down there, and I guess they're going to say the foul was.
Might be looking at the number, possibly.
So Hardy will check in for the Mules for Hunter Slavings. They're going to say, I'm not sure who picked up that foul. Ellenberg converts. The scoreboard doesn't show. We'll try to catch at it at the half. Gargis drives, kicks it over to Mullins. Shot up, good. Mullins now with 6 points here in the ball game. Gargis with good hard pressure on Hardy, but Hardy will get it back, drives. Zoll for 3. Won't go. Ben Sindel with the rebound, so the Bearcats will push it up the floor quickly. Castings unable to convert. Gargis with an offensive rebound, but the putback won't go. I think Dawson might have got away with a little bit of a travel there as he slid. Shot blocked by Gargis.
It looked like he was trying to dump it off as Gargis cut him off. He deflected it.
Quick jumper by Mullins, no good. Rebounded by Suter. Hardy will push it up the floor. Ellenberg drives, gets it over to Zoll, but ball tipped out by Ben Sindel. So Hunter Slavings will check back into the ball game for Blake Hardy. And Alan Pippins will check back into the ball game for Gargis. And the officials asking the Dexter student section to give a little bit of room.
Trying to create that home court advantage, aren't they?
Yeah, and you gotta appreciate that. Both of these fan bases do a good job at home. Shot up, and just a beautiful shot by Zoll. Zoll last year winning three-pointer at the buzzer in the JV game to beat Dexter in the Stoddard County tournament. Pippins for 3. A little short.
Yeah, those three-pointers just haven't been able to fall for the Bearcats. You know, they're going to need to get back to being aggressive off the dribble like we've seen from Mullins and Gargis the last few possessions. That's where they've really got their momentum.
Yeah, I agree, because Bernie's going to continue to pack it in on Gabe, and right now you're not shooting real well, so. Shot up. Won't go, but strong rebound by the Mules, and Suter lays it in. Suter now with 4 points in the ball game, and Bernie's out to an 8-point lead. Pippins, the Bearcats continue to look inside, but the Mules are just not giving them any looks. Pippins for 3, count it. So
finally got one to fall, which that looks going to be there with the Mills in that 2-3 zone. Finally gets one to fall.
Yeah, Pippins like we said, it's had a little bit of a hot hand. We see a double team, kind of a half-court trap by the Bearcats. Suter makes a move, kicks it out. Ellingberg will look, pulls it back. Slavings with the ball, and here we got another double team just like that. And you talked about it, Tyler, and we see when Bernie gets a little bit of pressure, they're quick to make passes that could create turnovers for the Bearcats. So Mullins brings it up the floor for the Bearcats. We see a little more pressure on the perimeter on Pippins. Mullins turns it over, but Dawson Caston gets it back. Short jumper, too hard. Bearcats just not shooting real well tonight. 3-point shot up for the Mules. Won't go, but they nearly get the offensive rebound. Mullins drives, kicks it out to Pippins. 3 seconds. Sandel for three, won't go. So that's the end of the first half. Your Dexter Bearcats trail the Bernie Mules 24-19. We'll be right back.
And before we go to the break, I want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management. Bagby Wealth Management specializes in investment advice, management services, and when you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call, 573-624-4771, or stop by their location in Dexter at 302 North Walnut Street in Dexter. Again, that's Bagby Wealth Management, helping bring you high school basketball here on YHC.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center in downtown Malden, where we've served the area since 1977. We're your authorized CERTA dealer, the #1 mattress company. We've got a great selection from soft and firm and everything in between. We have appliances from the brands you know and trust, Maytag, Whirlpool, including ranges, dishwashers, washers and dryers. We have a full floor of living room furniture from Jackson and Catnapper, sofas, love seats and recliners. Local delivery is available. Stop by and see me, Cecil Weeks at Quality Center.
Tired of the same old burger? Well, the Lemonade House Grill in Dexter has some of the best handcrafted burgers around, including the Memphis King Burger and the local favorite Bearcat Burger. Other favorites include the Gulf Coast Tacos and chicken salad every Friday. They are the true Lemonade House, offering up to 19 flavors with fresh squeezed lemon delight. Call ahead and use their pickup window and utilize their party room for your next gathering. Lemonade House Grill, located on the East-North Outer Road in Dexter.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Hill Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands, with Red Wing, Justin, Dan Post, Double H, Air Yacht, Muck, and Doc Martens. Work hunting or western boots, they've got them all, as well as boots for the kids. And for women, they carry the favorites, Clark's, Bourne, and Merrill, and these Sanook Sidewalk Surfers are a big hit for a comfortable slip-on.
Come see us at Boot Hill Boots and Shoes,
where we combine low price, great selection, and customer service to give you the best shopping experience.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
Huber Accounting and Income Tax Service in Malden has been serving the Boot Heel for over 20 years. They provide income tax and management services, as well as handling your business payroll needs. Whether you're a family or individual or a local small business, it's their goal to provide you simplicity and peace of mind with your accounting needs.
Hi, I'm Ron Huber. We're ready to take care of your accounting and income tax needs. We're located at 109 Cedar Street in Malden, Missouri, right behind the post.
Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant with locations in Malden, Scott City, Charleston, and Osceola to serve you. Try one of their amazing appetizers or one of Las Brisas' famous margaritas. They have your favorite Mexican dishes like chili con queso, sizzling fajitas, burritos, spicy shrimp, and delicious desserts. They also offer tasty daily lunch specials. Opening soon in Malden, it's the Las Brisas Event Center. Las Brisas offers catered events, family, holiday, and social gatherings. Call for booking information. When you're looking for excellent food and family fun, the only choice is Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant.
At Ag Explore, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen, with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explore.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Winning on the basketball court doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long season conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe that character in sports help to build athletes both on the court and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. 4 locations to serve you: Dexter, Bell City, Advance, and Chaffee. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of 4-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
And welcome back. We're at halftime of this Dexter-Bernie matchup tonight. 24-19 score. The Bernie Mules on top. And a very competitive first half. Not much scoring, but still yet competitive, and we're in store for a great second half here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. You know, the Bearcats, really didn't look great in the first half, but I thought they did improve in the second quarter. Actually outscored the Mules by 2, 13-11. And that's why we have a 24-19 score with the Bernie Mules on top. And really the scoring's been kind of scattered around. I mean, you take Bernie, Nate Dillinger has 8 points, then just scattered around after that. Slavings with the only 3-pointer for the Bernie Mules, him with 5 points. And then for the Bearcats, kind of the same thing. Pippins with 5 points, 1 3-pointer. And then the senior Clay Mullins with 6 points. I thought Nate Gargis did a good job, gave some quality minutes off the bench there in the second quarter. But, you and I talked about it. Offensively, the Bearcats are going to have to drive a little bit, to create some shots. And the Bernie Mules looked like they struggled when Dexter applied a little bit of pressure there in the second quarter. So both of these teams well coached. Coach Dowdy been at this for a long time, coaches with a lot of passion. Of course, Coach Long, Coach Botch, same way. And so it'll be interesting to see what changes were made at halftime.
Sure. Dexter's getting all the outside looks that they could want, but if they're still off, it's hard to really stay committed to that 3-point shot, especially if Bernie's starting to execute offensively and you've got a potentially a double-digit deficit. they're going to have to really mix it up, try to put the ball on the floor and be aggressive, maybe try to get to the line. They really didn't draw that many fouls and have the opportunity to get to the line in the first half. And Bernie, you can tell they're really mixing it up. And I would look for Dillinger probably getting him the ball around the high post and even the low post. And he's so effective right there with that mid-range and into the basket. I would really go to him and try to get it to him where he can put it on the floor, rise up in the paint, and and then try to collapse that defense and then maybe kick it out to some shooters. I would expect that from the Bernie Mules. I think that's where they want to go. But we'll see. Well, the adjustments are the key here tonight. We'll have a low-scoring affair, looks like. So it'll be fun to see how it all plays out.
Yeah, it will. And, of course, everybody out there watching knows we've had inclement weather this week. Both teams have not even got in the practices that they wanted to. Games canceled. So you see a little bit of that tonight. And, it's going to be a matter of who wants it the most here in the second half. And the Bearcats, only down by 5, but they will come out with the ball. And looks like Bernie is going to get back in the zone as you see them set up. You got Suter in the middle, Ellingberg and Dillinger both on the low post, and then Zoll and Slavings up top. That's Hardy and Slavings, Zoll not on the floor. So a little more outside pressure by the Mules as I think they're going to try to shut down some of those perimeter shots. Sindel for 3, won't go, off the back of the rim. Mules with the rebound, and that's something tonight too I think has been key. Bearcats have really controlled the boards in a lot of games, and tonight at best it's break even. I think the Mules have come down with a lot of rebounds.
Yeah, Bernie came out in that 2-3 set, so not much change there from the first half. Looks like Dexter's staying in their little matchup set here coming out in the second half as well. And Gabe couldn't quite bring it down. Stays with the Mules.
I'm not sure what happened there. Shot no good by Hardy, and Gabe just fumbled it a little bit. Quickly, we see Pippins check into the ball game for Rogers as we're not even a minute into the third quarter. 3-point shot won't go. Gabe Jackson with the rebound. Mullins pushes it up the floor. Kicks it out to Sindel. Sindel for 3, no good. Dillinger goes up and over Gabe Jackson for the rebound.
That's one thing Dexter's got to do if they're going to continue with that outside shot. They've got to crash the boards because one shot and done. Going to need more opportunities to score, especially off those 3-point shots if they're not falling.
And that may be the only way offensively Gabe Jackson's able to get into the ball game tonight. And not many times you see a 6'5" guy go to the floor like that.
Yeah, Suter put a little extra muscle on that one to commit that charge on Jackson. So first foul for the Mules.
That'll be Suter's second foul. Mullins will set the offense. Dexter in a little bit of a baseline type offense as Sindel's running the baseline. They're spreading it out and
stepped on the end line.
Yeah, you got to have floor awareness. So Nate Gargas will check into the game for Ben Sindel. Bearcats appear to be back in a man-to-man. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Gabe Jackson. Slavings just off the back of the rim. 3-point shot for Pippins won't go, but rebounded. Good assist inside to Mullins, but he can't convert.
Yeah, Dillinger with a nice block right there at the basket.
Bearcats going to go full court, man-to-man. Ball inbounded to Dillinger. I take it back. It's a 2-2-1 press. And there's the steal by Castings. They have the numbers. Pippins has got to go to the rim with that ball.
Yeah, Dillinger didn't buy it on the fake and got another block. 2 straight blocks for Dillinger.
I know Corey Blocker's watching out there. Corey, a converted Mules fan to a Bearcat fan, and we've got a timeout. We'll be right back.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter today.
And welcome back. We had a missed shot by Sindel, was it?
Another
Sindel,
missed three-point shot.
Yeah, Sindel missed a three-point shot, and quickly down the other way, the ball looked like it went outside, out of bounds, so possession will stay with the Mules.
So we've yet to see a field goal by either team here in the third quarter, as we're nearly 3 minutes into the third quarter. Bernie spreading the floor out. They're going to look for a break in the defense, and there it was. And nice drive and shot to the basket by Slavings.
Yeah, nice finish by Slavings. He cut the top part of that matchup zone, went right to the basket. That's one thing against that matchup. If you can get by that perimeter set, you can get to the basket.
And makes the most of that trip to the line, as Slavings now has 8 points in the ball game. Bernie Mules out to an 8-point lead. Gabe Jackson gets it inside for one of the first a few times and lays it in.
Yeah, good look there by Jackson. He's got to stay aggressive once he's got the ball. A good job to pivot around, make sure he's not drawing any extra coverage to him, and take his shot at the basket like he did there.
Yeah, Jackson with only 4 points in the game. Big rebound by Mullins. Bearcats have numbers. Dawson Castings lays it in. Nice assist from Clay Mullins, but Bernie gets it right back up the floor pretty quick, and Bearcats able to recover. 3-point shot up, off the back of the rim. Nice block out by Sindel, gets the rebound. And I believe Zoll is going to pick up his second foul. So Mullins sets the offense. He'll get it to Pippins. Pippins drives, short jumper up, and just rolls in. Pippins now with 7 points. 2-point ball game. Ball in the corner for the 3-point shot. A hair short, Sindel with the rebound. Deep three by Pippins off the back of the rim. Long bounce, Bernie pushing it up the floor. Dillinger shot up, won't go. And I never would have dreamed we would have saw an up and down game like this. Gabe Jackson with the ball. Wanted the foul, but nothing there, and Bernie. And a lot of back and forth there as the ball somehow will stay with the Mules. Nate Gargis will check into the game for Clay Mullins. And
it looked like Jackson was a little late coming over to stop Dillinger's drive.
It's going to be Gabe Jackson's second foul of the night, is third personal. I guess that's the foul I missed earlier. That's big for the Mules. Dillinger makes the first. Coach Dowdy receiving a sideline warning from the official. Long cross-court pass. Sendle able to hang on to it. Gargis kicks it back to Sendle. He'll get it in the corner to Casting. Back to Gargis.
Wow. And technical foul called on Josh Dowdy. Dowdy looked a little shocked from it. I'm not sure if, that's Van Dieven, the referee, that called it right in front of him. So I'm not sure. Dowdy was a little shocked, but I don't know.
Well, and the strange thing, Dillinger, that's our first missed free throw of the night by either team. There not been many, but a little shocking. Van Dieven, not the official that gave Dowdy the warning. Dillinger makes the second. So we've got a 5-point ball game. Dexter now with 3 team fouls. Bernie Mules with 2 team fouls, so neither team near the bonus. Dillinger drives. Kicks it over to Suter, but they're going to say Dillinger with the offensive foul. That's Dillinger's first personal foul, or no, take it back, second personal foul. Pippins looks inside, nothing there. Castings will kick it back out to Sindel where they reverse floor. Get it to Gargis. Gargis looks inside. Castings with a hard drive to the basket. Gets his own rebound and then lays it in. So nice strong play by Castings. I'm not sure there shouldn't have been a foul called on the first shot, but
it's a good trade-off.
Yeah. He ends up with the basket and a chance to make it 3 here at the line. Free throw good, and that's now 7 points in the ball game for the senior Dawson Casting. Mules will drive it up the floor. Slavings, tough pressure defense, all hands it off to Ellingberg. Back to Slavings. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Zoll. Dillinger falls down but gets back up. Bearcats turning up the pressure here a little bit. And we've got a timeout, Bernie Mules. We'll be right back.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
And we're back here live from Dexter at the high school gymnasium. 30-28 lead for the Bernie Mules. They had to call a quick timeout. Ellenberg approaching a 5-second call with the picked up dribble, and they'll have a sideline inbound.
No problem. Oh, tough shot there as it goes off the side of the backboard. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Pippins wants the ball as he was open on the perimeter for a 3, but Gargis will set up the offense. Wings will pop out. Screen set by Casting. Pippins drive, gets it to Sindel for the deep 3 and won't go, but rebounded by Nate Gargis. So the Bearcats will get another look. Gargis drives, but kicks it back out to Sindel, over to Castings. He'll drive, nearly throws it away. And Bernie Mules are just not allowing any feeds inside to Gabe Jackson.
Yeah, he's got a guy on each side of him, front and back.
Gabe Jackson demanding the ball, and
travel violation called.
Yeah, and Bernie Mule fans very happy about that call, but the Dexter Bearcats.
Yeah, Gabe had a good look there. He probably should have just caught it and went right up with it, but he tried to get a little better position. But he had a good size advantage from whoever stood up. I think that was Ellenberg stepping over.
Yeah. Dillinger will take the inbound. Up the floor quick to Ellenberg. He'll get it back to Hardy, who will get it over to Slavings. Slavings drives, kicks it, and the Bearcats doing a good job right now of recovering as these Mules with some dribble drives and kicking the ball out, and not sure what was going on there, but Gabe Jackson comes up with the ball. Gargis drives, kicks it out to Pippins. He'll fake the shot, pick it up, gets it back to Gargis. Gabe Jackson is wanting that ball. As we wind down to 5 seconds. Shot up. Quick put back by Gabe Jackson. And at the end of 3, we've got a barn burners. We're tied up 30-30.
Yeah, we got a tie game heading into the 4th, and we'll bring it to you here in just a few moments. We'll be back with the 4th quarter coming up.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center in downtown Malden, where we've served the area since 1977. We're your authorized Serta dealer, the #1 mattress company. We've got a great selection from soft and firm and everything in between. We have appliances from the brands you know and trust, Maytag, Whirlpool, including ranges, dishwashers, washers and dryers. We have a full floor of living room furniture from Jackson and Catnapper, sofas, love seats and recliners. Local delivery is available. Stop by and see me, Cecil Weeks at Quality Center.
Tired of the same old burger? Well, the Lemonade House Grill in Dexter has some of the best handcrafted burgers around, including the Memphis King Burger and the local favorite, Bearcat Burger. Other favorites include the Gulf Coast Tacos and chicken salad every Friday. They are the true Lemonade House, offering up to 19 flavors with fresh squeezed lemon delight. Call ahead and use their pickup window and utilize their party room for your next gathering. Lemonade House Grill, located on the east-north outer road in Dexter.
And welcome back. We're into the 4th quarter of this Stoddard County matchup. The Bernie Mules and the Dexter Bearcats tied with a nice putback from Gabe Jackson. So we're all square heading into the 4th, Kevin.
Yeah, and this game's turned out to be everything and more we thought it would be. You know, the Bearcats started out really slow, but have inched their way back into this game, and it's definitely been a defensive battle with both teams. And nice move by Hardy. Pippins drives, tries to force it inside. Gabe Jackson comes up with it. Shot won't go, but he gets a rebound, and there'll be a foul on the floor. And they're going to say that's going to be against Slavings. So Clay Mullins, the senior, will check back into the ball game for the junior Nate Gargis. Kicks it out to Pippins, shot up, count it. And Pippins with his second three-pointer in the game. He's now scored in all 4 quarters. So the Bearcats' first lead of the night as they lead 33-32. And for the second time down the floor, Blake Hardy breaking ankles, as they say.
Just a nice, strong dribble, got past the defender, going for the elbow jumper.
And the ball will go back to the Mules as the Bearcats turn it over. And my wife, Lori, daughter Lydia, checked out at halftime, and they're at home now watching the ball game. rooting for these Bearcats to find a win. Bearcats turning up the pressure as they've done since the third quarter, but they leave the open three there. Dillinger comes up with the rebound. Gets trapped in the corner, but the official's going to think Clay Mullins had a little too much contact.
Yeah, a little too much contact. Dillinger was trying to circle it out, get it back out to the backcourt. 14 foul for the Bearcats.
Ball slapped away by Castings. He hustles down the floor and just.
And Dexter.
Dawson Castings made that play, and we've got a timeout. We'll be right back.
The best quality meets the best price at Boot Hill Boots and Shoes in Malden. They specialize in boots with the most popular brands with Red Wing, Justin, Dan Post, Double H, Air Yacht, Muck, and Doc Martens. Work hunting or western boots, they've got them all, as well as boots for the kids. And for women, they carry the favorites, Clark's, Bourne, and Merrill, and these Chinook Sidewalk Surfers are a big hit for a comfortable slip-on.
Come see us at Boot Hill Boots and Shoes,
where we combine low price, great selection, and customer service to give you the best shopping experience.
Why is Vision Source Dexter Family Eye Care different? Our office is doctor-owned, and we view our patients as part of our family. Whether it is the latest in fashion eyewear, the newest contact lenses, or total eye health care, we have one simple vision: to help people see. Using the latest technology, our Vision Source doctors can prescribe the most accurate eyewear, contact lens, and detect early stages of diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension. Experience the most caring and personalized eye care in the area and visit us at Dexter Family Eye Care.
And welcome back. As you see, Bernie tried the long inbound pass, nearly intercepted by Gabe Jackson. The Mules retain possession with the ball stolen by Sindel. He'll dribble up the floor, draws the foul.
Yeah, Dexter forcing some turnovers, leading to some potential easy buckets. Almost another one there as Sindel will go to the line, but Bernie, that's got to be a focus of theirs is ball control, especially out on the perimeter. Dexter started to turn up that pressure. Can't give up the easy points, especially in a low-scoring, close game as we've got here tonight.
Now you're exactly right, and this is Sindel not even scored his first basket tonight. Still not there as he misses the front end.
He's scoreless tonight?
Scoreless tonight. Wow. And that's big for the Bearcats. I mean, they've leaned on him from the perimeter. Gabe Jackson is always going to draw attention, and that's what made the Bearcats dangerous this year. Makes the second one. So Seth Rogers will check back into the ball game for Ben Sindel, and Seth with a long break as he, I think, came out with about a minute into the third quarter. Rogers coming off 16 points in a game at Bloomfield. Bernie nearly turns it over again, but Ellingberg looks. He'll kick it over to Slavings. Inside to Suter. And Dillinger not able to convert. Up the floor quicker, the Bearcats, and Clay Mullins lays it in with the assist from Seth Rogers. Mullins now with 8 points in the ball game. 3-point shot up. Just like that.
Ellenberg knocking it down. A little bit of a drought from the Mules. Big shot to pull it within one.
Yeah, it's the Mules, only their second three-pointer in the game tonight. Bearcats lead by one here at home. Rogers looks inside, drives, gets it out to Castings. During that last timeout, Tyler, we could see what playing in this gym was all about as ball nearly turned over there. Bearcats able to hang on to it. Castings gives it back up to Mullins. He goes up. Shot good. Mullins with 10 points in the ball game. But, yeah, it was pretty loud here in the last timeout. Dexter started with a cheer. Bernie retaliated, and a lot of energy in here. Ball turned over. Pippins with the ball, looks up, not able to get his eyes up the floor. A lot of contact up and down there. Pippins get it over in the corner. Nice dish by Gabe Jackson. Mullins shot blocked by Dillinger.
Yeah, Dillinger's got a lot more length than people think. He's had 3 blocks right around the basket.
Yeah, Dillinger, he's just, saw a lot of minutes for the Bearcats since he was a sophomore. Had some big games. I think when Dexter played on the road there last year, Dillinger had 35 points. Rogers with the rebound. Pippin's wide open for 3, and it's good. Right in front of the Dexter student section, and they liked it, and that'll be enough for Coach Botch to call a timeout. We'll be right back.
Huber Accounting and Income Tax Service in Malden has been serving the Boot Heel for over 20 years. They provide income tax and management services, as well as handling your business payroll needs. Whether you're a family or individual or a local small business, it's their goal to provide you simplicity and peace of mind with your accounting needs.
Hi, I'm Ron Huber. We're ready to take care of your accounting and income tax needs. We're located at 109 Cedar Street in Malden, Missouri, right behind the post.
Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant with locations in Malden, Scott City, Charleston, and Osceola to serve you. Try one of their amazing appetizers or one of Las Brisas' famous margaritas. They have your favorite Mexican dishes like chili con queso, sizzling fajitas, burritos, spicy shrimp, and delicious desserts. They also offer tasty daily lunch specials. Opening soon in Malden, it's the Las Brisas Event Center. Las Brisas offers catered events, family, holiday, and social gatherings. Call for booking information. When you're looking for excellent food and family fun, the only choice is Las Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant.
Did he? Yeah. And welcome back as Bernie Mules wanted to call a timeout as they now trail by 6 points, and it's their largest deficit of the night. The Bearcats have turned up the pressure on defense, and it's caused turnovers. Wide open is Suter.
And Suter, that's definitely the best look he's had all night. He's hadn't got many touches, especially with Gabe Jackson around the basket.
Now you're exactly right. Only 6 points on the night. Somebody had a missed assignment there and left him wide open. Coach Botch trying to change up his defense. Castings drive, shot up. He liked it. So he'll get a chance at the old-fashioned 3.
Yeah, nice finish by Casting. Chance at a 3-point play. You can probably see Dexter start to pull it out now. I know Dowdy, anytime he's got a comfortable lead, he likes to pull it out and really bring that defense out. So we'll see how Bernie adjusts with just over 3 minutes to go.
A little discussion by the officials, and Castings now with 11 points, chance to make it 12 here from the free throw line. Shot up, and it's good. Bearcats continue to put pressure on the ball. They're going to force the Bernie Mules to make pressure decisions. And there's another turnover. 2-on-1. Castings.
Yeah, a little high with the pass, and Bernie, another turnover in the backcourt. That's where Dexter's really feeding off the turnovers, getting some easy baskets out in transition. Bernie just can't turn the ball over, especially in the backcourt when they're needing as many possessions as they can get.
Bearcats. And they're going to cause another turnover there. Zellingberg dribbles the ball out of bounds, and Weston Zoll will check into the game for Ellingberg.
And another turnover by Bernie. That's about 3 in the last 3 possessions, I think. That's really hurting them, and Dexter, chance to kill some clock here and probably look for an easy basket, I'm sure, here on offense.
Yes, they've got a 7-point lead, largest lead of the night. And you talked about it early on. Advance had a lot of success when they turned the pressure up on Bernie. Caused 24 turnovers in that ball game, and it's worked for the Bearcats, especially here in the second half. Dillinger with the steal there, but Gabe Jackson gets it back.
And they're in the bonus, so Dexter will go to the line, shoot 1-1.
Bernie Mule fans a little bit upset on that last transition. I think they felt like Gabe Jackson pushed off, but these officials have been consistent tonight. They're letting them play aggressive. Pippins misses the front end of the 1-1, but rebounded by Dawson Castings. Pippin has it up top as we near the 2-minute mark. Bearcats, like you said, I think they're going to be content unless they get a wide open layup. They're forcing Bernie out. Pippins will drive, kicks it back over to Rogers. He'll get it back to Dawson Castings, inside to Gabe Jackson. Easy pass to Seth Rogers, and that's the layup.
Yeah, Dexter's shown to be very good in their late game offense as Hardy knock it down a 3. And we got a timeout. And we'll be right back.
At Ag Explorer, we're farmers too. So we know that farming's never been a 9-to-5 job. Just like the farmer, we work overtime to bring you whatever it takes. Solutions like InZone help you retain 47% more nitrogen, with an overall average increase of 12 bushels per acre. Imagine what InZone can do for you. Ag Explorer.
Folks, if you've not been to the Winchester Place, come in and take a look at this facility. You don't know what you have missed.
We are very proud of this facility. A lot of people do not realize we're here, what we can offer to them, and what a facility we have. And we would like to have people come by anytime and tour us. You won't find a better place to live or better staff to take care of you anywhere southeast Missouri. I'll guarantee it.
We are located at 400 Winchester Drive. Come down Bowman, and we sit on the corner of Bowman and Winchester.
And we're back here live with a minute 30 left in this Stoddard County matchup. Dexter with a 6-point lead and the ball. Bernie going to come out in a full court press. Have to force some turnovers here as Dexter in the driver's seat if they can hang on.
Yeah, Hardy with the big 3 right before the timeout. Bearcats no problem with the press. And they, once again, they're going to force. Yeah, that's what Bernie needed. As the Bearcats turn the ball over, and the Mules with a chance here to cut it to 3. Bernie led most of this game, but tied it up.
And ball thrown back away, back to the Bearcats.
Coach Botch make a substitution as puts Ellingberg back in the game, takes Slavings out of the game. Ball inbounded by the Bearcats. Clay Mullins will have it up top. Gets it into Gabe Jackson. He'll pivot in the corner to Rogers. Rogers gets it across to Castings. Now the Mules are going to have to foul as we get under a minute. They foul Pippins. That'll be Zoll's 3rd foul. Pippins will go to the line for a 1-and-1 still. So on the next foul, the Bearcats will be in the double bonus. So we've got 52 seconds here, and Pippins makes the front end. Pippins now with 14 points in the ball game. Second one good as well. Bearcats with only one missed free throw tonight in the game, and another steal by Pippins. And that may be enough to seal the deal for the Bearcats.
Yeah, Bernie just hasn't been able to control the ball and give themselves a chance. And Dexter taking advantage, going to the line now in the double bonus situation.
First one good. So that'll make it 51-42. Second one up, good. So with that, we've got a timeout. Bearcats, we'll be right back.
My name is Dustin Mayer. I operate Mayer Law Office, which is a full-service law firm located in Dexter, Missouri. I practice personal injury, criminal defense, workers' compensation, family, and other areas of law. As an assistant Missouri Attorney General and assistant prosecuting attorney, I've had the opportunity to try multiple cases in front of juries, and I'm willing to put that experience to work on your behalf. I'm a Southeast Missouri native, and if you hire me, you'll get the big firm experience with the small town touch. Call today for your free consultation.
Winning on the basketball court doesn't happen by accident. Players and coaches work throughout the long season conditioning for the rigors of competition. Practice upon practice, the lessons learned by our athletes will, however, serve them well for a lifetime. Lessons of teamwork, hard work, and commitment to excellence. At Bank of Advance, we believe that character in sports help to build athletes both on the court and in the classroom. Bank of Advance, where a handshake still matters. 4 locations to serve you: Dexter, Bell City Advance, and Chaffee. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And welcome back as Bearcats called a timeout. Mules trail by 10. They're going to have to score quick, and Dillinger with a quick shot, and Coach Botch wants a timeout, so we'll stay right here with it as the Bernie Mules are going to need some quick points and a miracle to have a chance to win this thing, as they trail right now by 8 points with 39.5 seconds. And I think the difference maker was just turnover by the Mules.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah, I know, Coach Botch, that was a big thing from that Advance game a few weeks back, was the turnovers, and that really cost them late in that game. And, they've had a handful of turnovers here in just the last probably handful of possessions. They just haven't been able to give themselves a chance to get some shots and maybe make it a 1 to 2 possession game. So, it's been a well-played game on both sides, but basically ball control's been key here in the last half of this fourth quarter, and Dexter's being able to take advantage, get to the line, convert some free throws, and get some good, easy baskets, especially out in transition, that probably gave them this cushion the last few minutes.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, early on, the Bearcats were in a man-to-man, but kind of a relaxed style of defense, and once they turned up the pressure, Mules started turnovers. So 3 across by the Bearcats there as they inbound the ball. Gabe Jackson gives it to Mullins. He'll get it to the middle of the floor to Rogers. Bearcats had numbers, but they're going to force the Mules to come out and foul. Rogers with the ball. Gets it back to Pippins, and I'm not real sure the Mules slow to foul. And finally, Ellingberg will foul with 19.5 seconds to go, and Pippins will go to the line again. Pippins the leading scorer for both teams tonight.
And we want to remind you tonight's game brought to you by Bagby Wealth Management in Dexter, located at 302 North Walnut Street in Dexter. They specialize in investment advice, management services. If you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call, 573-624-4771. Bagby Wealth Management in Dexter.
Pippins now 5 for 7 from the line. Shot up by Hardy won't go. The easy layup for the Bearcats as Castings lays it in, and that's going to be it as the Bernie Mules will inbound it. And after a hard-fought battle, the Dexter Bearcats come out on top over the Bernie Mules, 55-44, and we'll be right back with a few stats.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of four-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
Medium Pizza Hut pizzas, just $5.99 each.
Did they say Pizza Hut?
For $5.99?
Yes, and yes.
Yes. Introducing the deal you want on the pizza you crave. 2 medium pizzas, just $5.99 each. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Well,
I love it.
I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was like, have to have it. Is it suede? It's suede. I love suede.
That's why we're there with renter's insurance when things go wrong, but also here with a rewards credit card to help life go right. State Farm.
Talk to State Farm agent Chris Brannon in Dexter today.
At Sterling Bank, our goal is being committed to building a great community bank and welcoming our customers every day. Whether our customers are opening a new account or applying for a loan, we continue to provide them with good answers, fast answers, and local answers. I am Tiffany Gossett from Sterling Bank, and on behalf of the employees, directors, and shareholders, we want to thank you, the community, for helping us build a great community bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center in downtown Malden, where we've served the area since 1977. We're your authorized CERTA dealer, the #1 mattress company. We've got a great selection from soft and firm and everything in between. We have appliances from the brands you know and trust, Maytag, Whirlpool, including ranges, dishwashers, washers and dryers. We have a full floor of living room furniture from Jackson and Catnapper, sofas, love seats and recliners. Local delivery is available. Stop by and see me, Cecil Weeks at Quality Center.
And welcome back. We're here post-game from Dexter High School as the Dexter Bearcats defeated the Bernie Mules 55-44. And a great game here tonight. Great atmosphere here at the Dexter High School Gymnasium. Stepping away from the Bearcat Event Center here this evening. And we had a good one. And Kevin, it was a closer game than the final score, but Dexter just made a few more plays late to give themselves an 11-point victory here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Bernie Mules led the entire game up until the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. Gabe Jackson was able to tie it up 30-30, but the Bearcats, just turned up the pressure, outscored the Mules 25-14 there in the fourth quarter, and actually in the second half altogether outscored the Mules 36-20. So, 16-point difference there, and the Mules, I think, accomplished what they were wanting to. I mean, to me, they shut down Gabe Jackson offensively better than anybody has so far this year. Gabe only with 6 points, only 2 in the first half, and, controlled a lot of boards, but ultimately, the Mules not being able to take care of the ball, and the defense turned up, or the Bearcats turned up the defensive pressure and caused turnovers, and that was the difference in the game.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of the game that took place was probably the script that they wanted. Controlled Jackson around the basket, not give him opportunities to get easy ones there in the paint. They did a good job of that, and for the most part held Dexter silent from the three-point line, although they did hit a few there late in the game that really helped them out in the end. But the ball control really showed tonight. Dexter, give them credit. They really turned up the pressure out on the perimeter, turned those into some easy baskets in the transition to give them that cushion. And at that point, Bernie just not able to really get any offensive opportunities. They weren't even able to get into their offense and get some shots to get back in it. And Dexter, turned up the pressure a little bit. And Bernie, that's kind of been their deal here in the last month is ball control, especially with, late in games, just controlling the ball and giving themselves a chance to compete at the end. And it's just escaping them, even though they're playing pretty good for most of the game. It's just, some of these kids probably a little gassed in the end, but they're going to come together. The Stoddard County is very competitive this year. The tournament's going to be great to watch, especially at the top with Dexter, Bernie, and Advance. They're going to be right there in the mix, and Dexter with the 1 seed, Advance with the 2, Bernie with the 3. So if things play out, Bernie and Advance will likely duke it out in the semis, and Dexter fortunate they won't have to go up against one of those two there in those semifinals. So Dexter did good for themselves getting that 1 seed. But very competitive conference this year. Dexter fell to Advance in the finals last year, and Advance went all the way to the state championship game, the runner-up last year. And they lost quite a bit from last year's team, but they've got some kids stepping up, and they're the number 1 ranked team in the state in Class 1.
I didn't even realize that.
Right now, yeah. They're looking really good. And I think their only loss on the season is in that Christmas tournament up there to like Jackson or something. I can't recall. But the Stoddard County is competitive once again this year, and wouldn't surprise me if we see any mix of the 3, Dexter, Bernie, and Advance in the finals in a few weeks over at the Bearcat Event Center.
Yeah, I agree. I know both of these coaches glad to be back out on the court tonight. We could see both teams at times, I think, really affected by the time off we've had due to the weather this week. But, if anything, it's a precursor to what we've got to look forward to next week in the BEC. And I agree with you, Tyler. I think it's going to be a highly competitive tournament. You look at Bernie and Dexter alone. The last 2 years, a lot of these kids that are going to be on the floor, played in the JV games, and they were both decided by a game-winning shot. 2 years ago, the Bearcats with a game-winning shot in the BEC by Braxton Foster, and then Weston Zoll hit the winning 3 in double overtime last year at Bloomfield to capture it for the Bernie Mules. And like I said, a lot of those kids playing up on varsity now. So, I thought a great game tonight. Kudos to Dexter for, not getting down on themselves, finding a way to pull it together and come back and win. And they did just that. I mean, a big performance from Alan Pippins. He come off the bench tonight, scored 18 points, had 3 3-point baskets. He was followed up by the senior Clay Mullins with 10, and then Dawson Castings with 14 points. If you look at Bernie, Dillinger, always a prolific scorer, but they were able to hold him to at least 13 tonight, and then Hardy with 9, and Suter and Ellingberg both with 6, and then Slavings with 8. So I thought it was a great ball game all the way till maybe 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and then you can kind of see Dexter pulled away.
Yep. Competitive game. Bernie controlled it for most of the game, and Dexter, hung tough. They did stay with that 3, and they finally got a few to fall late in the game, and the transition bucket certainly helped off of the defensive pressure. So a good finish by the Bearcats. And Bernie, another game to look back. Hey, we got to control the ball. It gives ourselves a chance. And if they ever get that shored up to where they're not turning the ball over late in games, they're going to be a tough team to beat. And they're going to be right there in the mix in Class 2, not only the Class 2 district, but the Stoddard County as well. So quite a bit of basketball left. We got about a month left in the season, coming into the last probably third of the season, and we got quite a bit to bring to you. Speaking of that Stoddard County tournament, we'll be there for the final night, that Friday night, the 26th, over at the Bearcat Event Center. All 4 games that night will be live on YHC, the third place and finals of both the JV and varsity games. So 4 games starting at 4 o'clock throughout the evening. We'll bring those live to you. And our next broadcast will be tomorrow night, staying right here in Dexter, Nevada County Central versus Dexter. That'll be over in the Bearcat Event Center tomorrow night. 7:30 start. We'll see if that will take place. New Madrid has been out of school all week, and they might not go to school again tomorrow. We'll see. But as of now, that's our scheduled broadcast for Friday night. 7:30 start as always over at the BEC. New Madrid County Central versus Dexter, going into the SEMO Conference for that one tomorrow night. So Dexter been playing well in the SEMO Conference, especially finished well last year, and opportunity for them to get a conference win over at the BEC tomorrow night.
Yeah, they certainly have. I mean, with a win this year in the SEMO Conference Tournament, first time in a long time. Like you said, finished the year strong, had a legitimate chance to beat Sykeston, which is in the SEMO Conference. That was in districts. They had a legitimate chance to beat them at the end of the year. So, it'll be a great ball game. Dexter, playing some good ball right now, although they started a little bit slow tonight. If nothing else, maybe this was a wake-up call. And Bernie got a taste that, knowing they can be right there in it. They were right in there with it with Advance. So, just an all-around great game. It's basketball season. I'm glad some of this weather's moving out.
Yeah.
We can get back to it. So, Dexter going back to school tomorrow. But, yeah, we'll be here tomorrow night if the game goes on, and we appreciate everybody tuning in.
All right, that'll do it for us tonight. I'm Tyler Wagner, Kevin Bishop on the broadcast tonight, Josh up on the camera as always, and we'll wrap it up tonight. Appreciate everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you at our next one. Take care, everyone.